What is up, people? This is WWE Breakdowns. This is me, Mr. Filthy, with Ryan. We are about to break down Monday Night Raw, February 9th of 2026. I don't actually remember what state they're in right now.
Cleveland,
Cleveland, or maybe somewhere.
somewhere in the United States. That's all I know. Uh,
Probably a cool place.
During the entrances, we got a very angry shot of Becky Lynch. I'm not really sure why she was so mad. I guess she just doesn't really like AJ.
Yeah, I don't know. She just got she sees her walking with her husband and just Irish. Is it because she's Irish?
It's either because of that, or she's just mad that, hey, how come she could walk with her husband? My husband's out injured, and she's just mad.
Your husband wasn't weak. He gets injured every other week.
Megan's injured all the time. Even that, like, he got that fake injury, and then they just like, yeah, this one's real, and they really had to sell us on this one actually being real because nobody believed that shit for a second. I didn't, at least. I mean, I bought the fake injury, but I'm talking about when he got injured after that. I didn't buy it because I'm like, yeah, you just faked it, and then it's like, yeah, no, he's actually injured. We were all like, yeah,
Right. I thought
uh,
maybe he was just taking a vacation or something.
yeah. So we had Becky actually come out to the ring, and she was very mad already, like we just stated. I don't. Do you remember even what she said? She said one or two things, and then AJ just came out. like,
Basically, just that I hate seeing her and she's ruining my life.
but why? Like, what did she do? I don't.
She's a brown woman.
Is she?
I think so, kinda.
So yeah, so AJ comes out after Becky. Becky's pissed. AJ reminds her of all the times that she's beaten her, uh, present and past. Present as in like the one match that they had, the tag match that they did.
Right.
AJ says it would have to be a special match, or like I have to gain something from you. And they kind of like set up a match after Becky kind of indirectly challenges her. So they kind of were saying it's a title match without saying it's a title match until like later in the conversation. Because AJ was like, "Go ahead."
I was gonna say, I think what happened is she basically was like, I challenge you to a match because I hate you, and she's like you said, I gotta get something out of it. Oh, I
Yeah,
hate you. That means I'm better than you. Oh, that also means I'm number one contender. So I think it's a match to become number one contender, and then after that they'll have a actual match for it.
yeah. And Becky flew off the handle after she was
Yeah.
screaming, "No, no, no, no!" And and then AJ says, "No title, no match," and Becky's like, "Fine," and just like already loses her mind.
Yeah.
So just a fun little segment. AJ is also going to be there next week. They said at the end of Raw, so that to look forward to. Maybe we'll get another Becky Lynch having a hysterectomy or whatever.
And
She's angry.
now we got the Usos coming out to Jey Uso's music again for some reason. And him
You
just
know,
saying "hit my music," which he just got his brother over there looking all depressed, Loki.
we touched on this when they first got back together, and I'm gonna touch on it again because it doesn't make damn sense. You like if you look at the like the Titantron on the barricade, it's not blue anymore, and it says the Usos.
Mm-hmm.
So why are we still getting Jey Uso's music?
I don't know.
Did you get rid of the Usos song when you split them up? I can't imagine you did that.
I feel like this should be building to Jay or Jimmy be basically beating up Jay and maybe costing him a title shot. because it's like, why am I playing fucking second fiddle every time you hear them talking about him on the announce desk? It's like, he's his brother's #1 fan. It's like, maybe I don't want to be a fan. Maybe I want to be a wrestler.
Facts. Maybe just because they're brothers, does that mean they have to be fans of each other? I remember the Hardy Boys kicking the hell out of each other all the time.
Well, it's basically what
all the time.
Or Matt would always like go after Jeff, as he's like, I feel like you got title shots and I didn't, and that's fucked. So fuck you, give me a title shot, or I'm gonna end your career and burn your house down and kill your dog.
To be fair, they did give Jeff the WWE Championship, and they kind of sent him to like their crappier show, aka ECW at the time, and we're like, yeah, you're gonna win that title. Okay.
Before that, Jeff was having main events while like this dude is fighting about his ex for like 6 months,
and then lost that rivalry. Yeah, lost that rivalry, and then went over to SmackDown and was dropping weight and had made a whole storyline out of that so that he could be in the cruiserweight division, just so that he could beat up Rey Mysterio.
Even though technically he was always considered a cruiserweight, because like him and Jeff are literally cruiserweights.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but apparently there was a weight range. I don't know.
Yeah,
I always thought
I thought anyone who was smaller than Randy Orton was just a cruiserweight.
Yeah, that's the way they made it seem. But this match was weird because the Alpha Academy literally dominated the entire match, but still lost.
Yeah, the Usos, especially Jimmy. I mean, they're literally just John Cena, where they get their ass beat the whole match, and then spear, super kick, spear, Samoan drop, spear again, and then finisher.
Was it even really that much? Like I just remember like seeing the 1D and then they got the win.
That's pretty much all they did. It's almost worse. They just lost, and then they're like, I counter you, finisher, I win.
Like I get it, like let's keep the Alpha Academy looking strong, but like you can't have them dominate that much. Yeah, exactly. You can't have them dominate that much in a match and then just lose.
And then
like that
for an Elimination Chamber, bam, Elimination Chamber match, tag match at Elimination Chamber, you have it set up already.
Well, apparently not, because after the match, Jimmy told Jay to get into the chamber and win it.
Right.
So, what?
That's why I think he's like gonna betray him. He's gonna somehow find a way into the chamber or some shit, and he's gonna fuck him over.
I mean, I feel like that they've done that storyline, and I mean, I guess it would make more sense if it cost him a title, but Jimmy needs to be like, yeah, I'm like the jealous twin, not just, oh, I did it because Roman.
No, right, that's what I mean. I think they're saying like him.
Yeah.
Like, I'm tired of being a fucking bitch.
All right, and then Liv comes out, and I already know what you want to talk about before we move on, so go ahead.
You have no idea what you're talking about, sir. Innocent man.
I mean, she had the same shorts, just shorter and different color this week. If we'll go with that. She comes out with her daddy Dom and says that both champions are scared of her and they don't want to fight her at WrestleMania.
They totally don't. It's not as if like both of them told you they want you at WrestleMania or anything.
No. They definitely didn't say that. But right after that, Stephanie Vaquer comes out, and her and Dom go like back and forth a little bit in Spanish. And Liv's like, "Oh, what'd she say? What'd she say?" And he's like, "I don't think I should tell you what she said." And then,
for a fact, she called her a bitch a bunch of times at the end.
Yeah. And then Liv asks Dom what he said in Spanish, and Stephanie responds and says, "Well, Dom called himself a bitch."
Yeah. He gets all angry and then gets smacked for his like anger.
Yep. That was after Liv called Stephanie a puto, I believe, and She goes to hit Liv, but smacks Dom. Well, I don't even know if she really went to hit Liv because I mean I would assume so because Liv's the one that called her that made her come back in. But Dom,
Right.
Dom likes to get smacked by women. So, and also if you guys like that hot chicks love Dominic Mysterio T-shirt, it's available in the shop now. I just saw because I guess people were demanding that they sell it. So if you want it, it's there.
I'm gonna get them in my panties. Like I want panties to say it on the front.
Set on the front, going across to the back. Yeah. Then we get the next women's chamber qualifying match, which was Rhea, Ivy Nile, and Lyra Valkyria. I'm gonna be honest. This was not a good match.
It just felt slapped together and random. I didn't feel like I had any reason to care.
The only reason that it happened or had any kind of gravity was because it was a qualifying match for the chamber. But like I said, we still don't know who they're gonna face because Liv won't make a fucking choice.
Right.
So, I mean, until she makes that choice, these matches are just thrown together, and it's like whatever, But Rhea wins the qualifying match with a riptide on Lyra. I don't know why they wanted to bury Lyra and not Ivy, even though they've already buried Ivy 1,000 times, but they did that for some reason.
It's like, you get a break tonight, Ivy. You're not the one getting beaten up the most.
Yeah, like, you can just roll out of the ring and take the L, but not actually get pinned. Okay? Okay. Then we get a backstage segment with the Judgment Day where Dominic's holding his face and looks like he got a black eye from being smacked, which is it's kind of funny. What do you think about it?
And then for Dom.
Yeah, right. And they see Finn over there, like just staring off into space. And yeah, like he was like I don't know, he was just looking like he was like crazy, and Dom goes over there and he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry that you lost to Punk, but I got a qualifying match for the chamber. Like, good for you, Dom. Way to kick the guy while he's down. Damn.
Way to rub it in. Why'd you even bring it up if that's all you say?
Seriously, and yeah, like he's like, well, I got a qualifying match. It sucks that you lost, but I'm gonna win. I could win. Finn tells Dom he's tired of being an afterthought, and he thought they were family, and storms out, and everybody looks sad.
Yeah, I think he's leaving the Judgment Day. He might be either having that face turn everyone's talking about, or he's just gonna be like Finn Balor, where he just does Finn Balor.
I mean, just
Donna, he might leave, but I hope not, because then he's gonna get stuck in tag team division hell forever.
I just want the Demon.
I do, but they're gonna bring it back for Chicago probably, and then he's gonna fucking lose it again, and then it's like, why do I give a fuck about Finn Balor all over again? I hate that they're doing this to him because I don't think they're gonna give him the win. They're just using him as a way to build Punk again.
Especially with what we're gonna talk about in a few minutes here, like how big they're like making the CM Punk Roman Reigns main event out to be. Like, it just kind of seems like, hey, Punk, we want you to defend your title, so do it against Finn. But everybody pretty much knows that you're not losing.
Yeah.
Okay, like,
that's just stupid.
It's just so yeah. Like I said, we were just about to touch on this. Finn comes out and tells Punk he wants a match at Elimination Chamber. And then Adam Pearce comes out and tells him, no, we talked about this already. Finn, if you already got talked about it with it by your boss, why are you coming out publicly and saying you want a title match?
And he lost.
Yeah, and you lost. You're not... Well, because you attacked him a few weeks ago? That grants you a title match? that might have been how it worked 5 years ago. It's not how it works now.
Well, it seems to be, because every time Adam Pearce, or someone's on Raw, they just attack him, and Adam Pearce gets mad about it, and then puts him in a match.
Yep. Oh, Braun, you're mad at Punk. Yeah, I'm gonna give you a title match on the first match or the first Raw of the new year.
Take that.
Okay, yeah. That'll show you. It doesn't make any damn sense. Uh, then so after Adam's like yelling at him, CM Punk comes out and says, "We'll do this now. We'll do whatever you want." And for some reason, Finn ran to the announcer table.
Yeah.
I don't know when that happened. I guess sometime during Punk's entrance, and he was just standing on top of it, but he looked more angry than scared. I don't know. Finn, you're a funny little Irish man. I mean, I'm Irish too, but you're a
So
funny
is it
one.
bad that it made him look smaller when he got on the table?
I did. The leather jacket's not helping the muscles, Finn. I'm sorry. It's not doing it for you, buddy.
Little action figure. He didn't even look like a real person.
Yeah. So Punk tells him he's not an afterthought while he's action figuring it on the announcer table over there. But he doesn't deserve a title shot. He deserves an ass beating. And you know what? That's fair. That's fair point. Because a couple weeks ago he attacked Punk after his match, and apparently that like injured Punk.
Oh.
So they were saying, I mean, Finn mentioned that he injured Punk, but Finn was also being schizophrenic when he was backstage, so that he could be completely inaccurate.
Finn, you're one to talk about injuries. That's all I want to say.
Yeah, you have the title for a day, my man. I'm sorry, but it's true.
Yourself, sir. You put yourself on the shelf.
So, I mean, what it seems like, I mean, Adam Pearce did make the match official at Elimination Chamber after, like, whatever back and forth they had after he was like, oh no, I can't do that because I have this WrestleMania main event. But it's like, you didn't put Finn in the Rumble. You didn't want to give him this match. Like, you're lucky Finn didn't just kick you in the head. Like,
great. And I'm surprised that Pierce just went along with it. Bro is just getting bullied. Like, he's just like, oh, okay. I said no originally, and then now I'm saying yeah.
yeah, he lets his wrestlers get away with like murder. Basically, he's just like, yeah, no, I don't want to do that match. That wouldn't be good.
Yeah, well, I mean, Punk did make a good point. He's like, I'm the champ. I want to have a little bit of say in my fucking championship matches.
Yep. And then, so this whole time, Michael Cole was just in the ring because Michael Cole was supposed to do an interview with Punk, before Finn came out. So Michael Cole's just kind of awkwardly standing there, and Punk looks at him and is like, "Oh yeah, we had an interview scheduled, right? Let's do this. Ask me a question." And the question he asked,
I was wondering.
what?
I was wondering why he didn't just roll out at some point.
Yeah, you thought he was gonna like dip, but no. I guess because he action figured it onto the announcer table, Michael Cole was like, "Okay, I guess I'm safe." I don't know.
Hardcore Graves or whoever was on the fucking announce table with him this week.
I'm gonna stand up here and you're gonna commentate the whole thing, even though I don't know if Corey Graves actually spoke once.
Yeah, he's not good in the in-betweens like Michael Cole is. He's good at the wrestling matches, I guess. But
yeah, the promo stuff, he's a little rusty.
Whereas Pat McAfee, you can't get him to shut the fuck up, but I guess he's not coming back to wrestling.
Yeah, I heard he was supposed to be back at the Rumble, but I know people like him, and I know he's energetic, and I get why people like him. But do we really need him? Like,
only because every other announcer is so fucking uncharismatic that it makes him necessary.
Because like we've been putting a lot of focus lately on like ring announcers and commentators, and it's like, yeah, but do they really add as much as like the talent, like as in the wrestlers?
They do when they're as good as JR was.
Yeah, that is true. JR was the GOAT.
When JR and King were together, like that made wrestling twice as good. They really did define how like an announcer can alter the presence of a match, basically.
Yeah, there will never be a better duo than those two. That's just how it is. It's how it is at this point. It's how it's always going to be. And when they split them up back in 2007 or 2008 or whatever year that draft was, I will never forgive you for that, Vince. You gave us Michael Cole and Jerry Lawler, which was fine, but JR and Taz, they had no chemistry.
JR didn't even like Taz.
Yeah, no, you could tell and they still put him on the team together.
At least King, like, he would have been fine with Taz. He didn't care, and he would talk shit about Taz. Whereas JR is a petty little bitch who likes to be all passive aggressive.
I gotta tell you what's going on. You can't tell me. I can't do a JR impression. I don't even know why I tried. Anyway, the question.
Impression is being, oh my god, that's still JR.
I gotta kill him. Kill him. Man, no. The question that Michael Cole asked him is, why would you jeopardize one of the greatest WrestleMania main events ever? And Punk says, because I'm a fighting champion like the crowd deserves.
Well, and who gives a fuck about fighting Roman Reigns for the 100th?
I saw a poll earlier, and people asked, there was a question. The question was, is this match as big as Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock?
No.
60% said yes. It's bigger than that match.
It's because 60% of people haven't even seen that match.
And 60% of, and probably even more than half of those people. So you have like the 15% that didn't watch the match, and the rest of it, the 35% or whatever it is, are all Roman Reigns fans.
Yeah.
Like the fanboys, the hardcore fanboys, like the 8-year-olds.
I hope he's not like just talking shit on the internet, and he actually is upset that we all want him to leave, and he just actually does it because he's a petty little pussy.
Are you talking about Roman?
Yeah. Shit.
But that's the thing, though.
Too, if he wants to talk shit.
But like, it's like that's the thing, though, because there's people that hate him, but then the people that hate him is all overshadowed by the love that people have for him, because Braun Breaker was the one that was originally scheduled to win the Royal Rumble, and I don't know why they changed it, but obviously when they changed it, they gave it to, well, who's the next guy? Oh, it's Roman.
Here's the thing, realistically, I don't necessarily even hate Roman. I think the WWE makes me hate Roman because of the things they do with him like that. Or I guess technically if he is behind any of those decisions, then I do hate him for that. In the ring, he's not bad. On the mic, he's like semi-decent. He's not The Rock and he's not CM Punk, but he can cut one now finally. But like,
yay.
He gets given everything for no reason, and then he takes my title, or not my title, but our title, the WWE Universe's title, and just hides it away for fucking months and months, and so I can't stand that.
I remember the promo with Cena where he's like, oh, it's a promo, you're gonna have to learn how to do it. If you want to be the big dog, you gotta learn how to do it. And apparently that was not a scripted moment, then Roman was genuinely pissed, but it's like, dude, if you're in the ring with Cena, every moment is a teaching moment. That's how it is. You get, and he was right. You got to learn how to cut a promo if you're going to be in the WWE. Like, half of your job is promo. What were you saying? All I heard was John Cena.
I was gonna say, and he's John Cena. He can say whatever he wants.
Yeah, I mean, they're not going to fire him. Just like how he showed up at the AEW show the other day, and now everybody thinks that he's going to join AEW, even though he has a 5-year ambassador contract with WWE.
I really hope he doesn't do anything in AEW.
I don't think he will.
He's just going to end up getting injured in some like hardcore match or something.
Yeah, they're gonna make him fight Edge to try to recreate a WWE rivalry, and it's gonna be some fucking barbed wire Texas death match, and one of them's gonna end up dead.
I don't mind the ECW hardcore stuff, but it seems like that's all they have.
Yeah, that's all they have because they're just WCW, but worse.
They ran out of interesting shit to do after Sting stopped being a part of it. That 60-year-old.
It's like Ric Flair says he wants to wrestle again. His daughter's pissed.
Isn't he 80 years old now?
He's like 76 or something like that.
What the fuck, Rick? You're too old. Don't you have enough money? I seen him do an advertisement on, I think it was the Royal Rumble, and like, I'm like, Jesus, he's fat poor. He's doing advertisements now.
Yeah, like I remember, I think I told you a couple weeks ago that he reached out to Triple H and asked Triple H if he could have a match. He told him no.
Like, come on, Triple H.
He's like, come on, just one more match. He's like, no, I'm not going to be responsible for you dying in the ring. He shifts his attention towards Roman and says that there's only one way WrestleMania ends, and that's with my hand being raised with the crowds, with the announcer saying CM Punk.
Yeah.
Fair point. Is it going to happen? Probably not. Because he's fucking Roman Reigns. So, like I said, like you can't focus on two rivalries there and then look ahead of Finn Balor and say, "Oh well, I'm still beating you and retaining the title at Mania." You're acting like Finn Balor is no more than a speed bump.
And that's what they're setting him up as. That's what he's going to be, probably. And that's annoying. At least just take him out of the picture for a little bit until you're done with the Roman shit. I don't know. Have him come back, say he got injured in the match with Punk, and have him return to take the title from whoever's doing it.
It's kind of like back in 2015 when Triple H won the title at the Rumble. Like he won it in the Rumble. And you kind of knew that he was going to drop it to Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. But at Fastlane, they still had him defend it against Dean Ambrose. And the only storyline was because they were the last two in the Rumble.
Right.
You remember that?
Yeah.
It seems like that's what they're going for.
After all that, we got Maxine Dupree versus Natty, and apparently AJ was coming to Raw for the sole purpose of watching Maxine's match, despite not being out there whatsoever.
Yeah, she didn't even come out for the match at all.
I don't even think she came for the ring entrance or anything either. Like, just
Nope.
I'm here in spirit, girl. I'm out in the back fucking eating catering, but I'm watching.
Yeah, we had Maxine's entrance during a commercial, but I didn't see AJ come out with her at all. Yeah, no, she did not. So just like Natty said, Natty decimates the match and it ends in a double countout, I think, or DQ. I'm not sure which one it was.
Her ass out in the ring and throws her onto a table and puts her in a sharpshooter. And then DQ'd. Or not DQ'd.
Yeah, then AJ
counted out.
Yeah. So yeah, it was a count out, right? It wasn't. Yeah. Okay.
So I heard him say 10, but I don't remember what the actual person announcing anything said.
I don't think the ring announcer actually said what it was. Right. I was listening for it, but so we're just gonna say it was a double count out to keep things simple because I think we're both thinking that's what it was. Yeah, and then AJ comes out and Eddie lets go and just runs away through the timekeeper's area while still staring at her.
And it takes very little effort to actually go and attack her. I was like, damn, I guess you didn't really care that much.
And then Becky just appears out of thin air, I guess, and throws AJ's head into the turnbuckle post, and apparently that knocked her out. She just looked dead on the ground after that. She was actually helping Maxine walk to the back because apparently her legs still worked, but her back was just hurting. But yeah, so that was fun.
I don't think they know what they're doing with her anymore now. They're like, shit, we've lost the direction of this.
So we finally got some confirmation too from Paul Heyman what Bronson Reed's injury was. I'm sure you guys read online that he was injured. Apparently, he got some kind of hernia while lifting more weights than a person should lift. Right? That's what Heyman said, right?
Yeah, maybe when you're a WWE superstar, you shouldn't be training like a fucking power lifter when you don't need to, and you're already strong.
Well, according to Paul Heyman, that was Adam Pearce's fault because he was so angry at him.
Word. So instead of like your client being a mature adult and handling his emotions, it was like fucking Waterboy from. It's just Adam Sandler lifting a weight.
Yeah. Just wailing on the ground, just like, fuck, I need surgery, I got a hernia. So yeah, and then Logan Paul getting in Adam Pearce's face, and it's like, oh, if we get involved in this match, what are you gonna do about it? And he's like, that's right, you don't have an answer. And it's like, Logan, grow up. You're just as bad as.
Because they do end up getting involved, not to go too far into the future, but like nothing happens. They should have been suspended on the spot. I don't know why. Like, this would have been the perfect time for him to suspend someone and not get in trouble and cower about it because he didn't touch them and they went against a direct order.
Then Bronson Reed like pushes Logan Paul back and he's like, oh, he's not your problem, he's mine. Reed, is that a threat, sir? He's the general manager. It's not.
Been like, are you threatening your boss right now? Should I just fire you on the spot? Is this disorderly conduct or whatever the fuck?
I don't remember exactly what Adam Pearce said, but he did give him some kind of like warning when Logan Paul was like up in his face, and it's like, yeah, but you did nothing. Like, we'll get to that, but you did nothing. So Javon Evans fought Los Americanos in a tag match, and he had a mystery tag team partner, and surprise, surprise, it was the OG El Grande Americano. So yeah, Chad Gable, because I think we all know it was Chad Gable at this point, right?
Yeah.
As much as they tried to make that not the thing,
for him to get injured and then it'd be confusing more because now they're like, okay, now we have a new Americano.
Yep. So it was a pretty entertaining match because that boy is bouncy, Javon Evans, and obviously it's just a lot of like people in masks and random colors flying around, so it's nice to look at. And then the new, I guess, should we call him new? I don't know if what should we call him? The new El Grande pushes the OG El Grande off the top rope, and then Bravo, the guy in the blue, goes for a headbutt, I believe, and he catches him in mid-air with an OG cutter. It's just something you got to see. Like, I'm sure it's up on their YouTube channel.
Hit him with the RKO out of nowhere.
Yeah, the RKO, OG cutter, diamond cutter. I don't know what it's called.
That shit was a straight RKO. I don't care. That didn't. A normal cutter. It looked like a straight RKO.
Especially with the way the legs were like bent and the way he like performed it, it definitely was an RKO. But still, it's something. Yep. But it's just something you just have to see. It was just it looks so great. It was awesome.
I like Javon Evans. It just seems like he's really only good for doing cool stuff in the ring. I just don't get his whole fucking thing. I don't know. Other than being bouncy, why do I care about your character as a person?
That is his character. He's bouncy.
He's a dude who's really loud and bounces a lot. That's about all I can get from his character.
I don't know if he wears like those Orvie things in his shoes, and that's why he jumps so high. But I don't know.
I can't say why he jumps so high. I'll get canceled.
Okay, well, we'll move on then. El Grande hits the headbutt on Bravo for the win. He hits the headbutt on Bravo for the win, and the old El Grande attacks the OG, and they both try to unmask each other until Los Americanos pull the new El Grande out of the ring.
Yay. Endless El Grande beefing. Yay.
See, we know who both of them are, right? But the only proper way to end this is a mask versus mask match at Elimination Chamber, right?
They're gonna push it to fucking Mania, I think.
I don't know. But I understand, like, the crowd was loving it, everybody loves it, but it's like, I don't see that it can go on that long. I mean, you're right, they probably will, but that's April 19th. That's 2 months away. We're only on the 10th of February. Well, 9th.
They'll
But
probably keep them off TV for some of it, maybe have some backstage shit, and then they'll push it. They'll have some type of fake ending at the fucking Elimination Chamber or something where something happens that doesn't allow it to be clean, and then, yeah.
yeah, you're probably right. Maybe Chad Gable will go back to the Shorty G gimmick that everybody loves so much. But
God, I don't know what they'll do with Chad. He has to basically be Americano because I don't think there's anything else he can do. But then what the fuck do you do with this dude, Kaiser or whatever?
yeah, I mean, Imperium like got canceled because Gunther's crazy,
Did
and
she get fired?
yeah, he got moved on to NXT and then fired. Yeah. They tried to bring back his old NXT gimmick when he went back to NXT, and it just failed. So they just like fired him because yeah. I mean, Vinci wasn't that good anyway. He was losing like every match, even tag team matches. So, but yeah, we don't have to talk about that.
He was basically always the background character anyway, and
Yeah, they kind of made the right call when they kicked him out, but it also begs the question: why was he even in there in the first place? Then,
Gunther.
Anyway, speaking of Gunther, Byron Saxton kind of tells him that his road to WrestleMania begins next week if he can win his Elimination Chamber qualifying matches. But he said that his road to WrestleMania started when he retired Goldberg, but it also started when he made John Cena tap out, and it also started when he made AJ Styles pass out. So when did it actually start? Because one of them was before last year's WrestleMania. So
all of the times. Yep.
So basically, no matter when his road to WrestleMania starts, he's gonna leave WrestleMania as WWE champion, even if he's not in the match. I guess. I don't know. Gunther is confusing person. Gunther. I don't know if I'm saying his name.
It's like, I'm just gonna be in it. I'm gonna be in it because I said I'm gonna be in it.
I'm gonna win the title because I'm gonna be showing up at the match. I don't know. That seems to be Gunther's gimmick: is I show up, I destroy, I leave, and then I retire people. I don't know. Then we have the main event, which was Penta, LA Knight, and Austin Theory in a triple threat qualifying match for the Chamber. It was okay. Nothing really happened to the end. I don't know. What do you think of the intermediate of the match?
It was alright. I feel like it just kind of was like passing time until the end, basically.
Yeah, that's basically what it was. It wasn't nothing really crazy happened. Theory actually did some moves, which was interesting to see because he doesn't usually do that. LA Knight was closing in on victory when the Vision came out and attacked him because he just can't win a match clean. And Adam comes out ripping pissed and yells at them and sends Reed to the back. Theory hits a stomp but gets pulled out of the ring by Penta. Now, this is where I got confused, right? So Theory, like, pushed Penta over the announcer table, right? But, like, where did Penta go?
Into the fans. He was drinking cervezas with the homies.
I think that's what happened because he didn't ever come back.
He was just like, I'm tired, I'm going home.
But then we get the hooded figure again, and he comes back and he hits a stomp on Theory outside the ring, and then throws him back in the ring, and LA hits a PFT for the win.
This one actually looked like CM Punk, or not CM Punk, Seth Rollins this time. I think he might actually be back.
Yeah. I think at the Royal Rumble it was... Who they said? I forget what they said it was.
First it was Paul, then it was someone who actually made sense. What was his fucking name?
Oh, they said Grayson Waller, I believe.
Yeah. And he's
But
kind of close looking to Seth Rollins' build, so I could see that.
yeah. Do you think this one was more Seth Rollins or more Grayson Waller?
Well, the facial hair was different, I'm pretty sure, on this one, so I don't think it was Grayson Waller.
Yeah, the facial hair definitely looked darker, like as like a Seth Rollins color. Because his goatee is like black, his hair is like black.
Right, so unless Grayson was basically just like, I'm gonna dye my hair for this, then I don't think it was him.
I don't think so. It doesn't make sense because isn't he still doing that thing with the New Day?
Right, I'm like, alright, the man slave is like doing shit for the WWE title. Is this supposed to be a secret angle?
Because he was out ringside with them when they did that match they did, the Fatal 4-Way match. I'm pretty sure he was out there with them. The tag match.
Right.
Right? Or am I wrong? I don't know.
And then what do you call it? Is he supposed to be Mr. Slave from fucking South Park? Is that his role in the New Day?
Maybe. He's supposed to be like, I can't even say that's what he is because he's not. They call him the Big G. I guess he's supposed to be like the Big E of the group, even though Big E was like big strong boy and he's like, I roll through and DDT people. But you could actually hear Paul Heyman yelling too, accusing Adam Pearce of setting up what happened. And Adam Pearce didn't really look shocked, so maybe. But if he did set it up, which I don't think he did, that's only because he knows that your crew won't stay back there.
Right.
So, in all fairness, Paul, you screwed your man. That's
the irony and the gall of the cheater to talk about cheating all the time.
right. Like that's all your guys do is cheat, and you're gonna sit there and say that, oh, you did this and you set up, like, dude, that's what you do every week.
Yeah, but it's fun when you and I do it.
Yeah, right. What is it? Oh, it's okay when I do it, but when you do it, Adam Pearce, it's not. No.
Insert Paul Heyman being like, yeah, you get it.
So show rating. Oh, this Raw was not. Oh, it's just, I don't know. It didn't do it for me.
Very boring.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to be too harsh because there was some good spots, and I did find some of the matches like entertaining. Like, I think the tag match had that cool spot. That match was okay. I don't know. I was very invested for some reason in the men's tag team title match, even though Alpha. I think I was just so impressed with the Alpha Academy with how they dominated it. The promos were, the Liv Morgan promo was pretty good.
The whole just felt like a long ass promo. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna have to go low on this one. Probably give it a 7, maybe 7.5. It's just, it wasn't there for me.
I'm probably doing like a 6.
Yeah, it was.
I get that they were moving things along, so maybe like promo wise, it's like a 7 or 8. But like it was only promos, and the matches went too long. I feel like because they could have fit more in if they didn't go that long, or if the promos were shorter. I guess so either one.
Yeah, it was very mid. And I think I would have liked the CM Punk and Finn Balor promo more if the match outcome wasn't going to be so predictable. Like we know that Finn Balor is not winning, and that kind of kills it for me.
Pretty much, unless they do Roman versus Balor, which I feel like honestly would be better than Punk versus Roman.
Yeah, I think so too. But apparently, Punk and Roman is the WrestleMania main event. That is the best one, and it's the greatest of all time, and it's gonna break the internet. And
But didn't we already see this? Didn't Punk already beat him?
we've seen, we've seen Punk and Roman. We've seen Roman and Finn. Finn is Demon. Finn is not Demon. Remember that whole top rope spot? I think Finn Balor actually talked about it. But I think we've seen CM Punk and Roman Reigns, right?
Pretty sure.
I feel like we have.
Yeah, in January 6, 2014. But that was part of like a tag match, I think, or like some other type of matches.
They've never gone one-on-one?
Let me see.
That's crazy. I mean, they probably haven't.
Oh, they never faced each other in a one-on-one match for the world title. While they have had a long history of whatever previous matches. So CM Punk defeated The Shield in a 3-on-1 handicap. Roman Reigns defeated Punk in a singles match in 2014 on January 6th for a non-title. Triple threat.
I just Googled to see because I wasn't sure as well. And I got this. Yes, CM Punk and Roman Reigns have fought each other in WWE. Most recently in a World Heavyweight Championship match at WrestleMania 42 in April 2026, where Reigns defended the title against Punk. First of all, we're only in February 2026, and I didn't realize that Reigns was defending the title against Punk. Does this thing know something that we don't?
Right. I think it just doesn't know what it's talking about.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess that that's it, but. So Finn Balor is winning the title at Elimination Chamber.
I guess so.
And he's losing it to Roman Reigns next week. Oh man, just can't get more than a day reign. Oh, he's.
I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Like we said, it wasn't. It just wasn't there. I mean, if you kind of like the Raws that are just promos that are mostly setting up the next one, and the matches are kind of just there. Like the matches matter because it's setting up, Elimination Chamber, but the ones in between are just there.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, so low ratings, but the Javon Evans spot was cool.
Right.
So, I mean, there's probably going to be some kind of breakdown on their YouTube channel tomorrow. And also, if you guys want that Liv Morgan shirt, if you think Dominic's hot and you're a woman and you're a hot girl, then you need that shirt.
And tell WWE to make panties for me so that I can have him on my crotch at all times.
We're about to get it custom made. We're going to have his face right there on your crotch.
You think we can show that?
That'll be dope. We might have to censor the outline, but I think that maybe we can get it on there.
This is for artistic purposes. This is my beautiful lingerie line.
I heard monetization on there is very hard to come by.
I can't. But leave a like, a comment, and let us know what you think. Tell us if you agree, disagree, if you like this Raw, any of those things, and we will see you in the next one.
If you argue, we will argue back.
Exactly. And the nerd
right.
will argue with you in the comments.
All right, thank you guys. We'll see you in the next one.